Google Home Hub, Google Assistant helps this tiny screen feel powerful. Google Home Hub may be small in size, but it's surprisingly useful in a lot of ways, from organizing your smart home to walking you through a complex recipe, to finding you a place to eat if your cooking efforts fall short. The small gadget is made mighty by the great Google Assistant, and the line is blurry between where the actual hardware of the Google Home Hub shines and where the digital Google Assistant does all of the heavy lifting. To an extent, that differentiation might not matter for your buying decision. The Hub is a $149, £139, $219 smart display that combines the functionality of a voice-controlled smart speaker like the original Google Home with a touchscreen you can use to look at pictures, watch videos, browse recipes, control your smart home and more. If you're a fan of Google and want a Google-centric smart home, or if you just like the idea of a smart speaker with a screen and want to try one out for the step-by-step recipe guides, I recommend the Google Home Hub. The seamless touch controls and intuitive voice commands will even help the tech-phobic members of your family get used to it. The differentiation between hardware and software becomes much more important if you're able to spend a little more and are willing to consider third-party smart displays alongside Google's. Both Lenovo and JBL have smart displays with Google Assistant built in and most of the same features as the Home Hub. I still prefer Google Assistant's use of the touchscreen to Amazon's, but the new $230, £220, $349 Amazon Echo Show is pretty good if you're already invested in Amazon's Assistant Alexa. If not, go with a $250 Lenovo Smart Display if you want a big screen and the most stylish design. Go with a $200 JBL Link View for great sound quality. Neither are yet available in the UK or Australia. The Google Home Hub is the only major smart display so far without a camera, which might be a negative for some, but privacy-minded folks will appreciate its absence. Otherwise, it offers all the same features as the other smart displays for LE, which makes the Google Home Hub a cute, useful gadget at a nice value. The Google Home Hub is tiny. It sort of looks like Google stuck a thin, 7-inch tablet onto a Google Home Mini. It's simple, a screen and a stand covered in fabric. It has two forward-facing microphones on a bezel surrounding the 7-inch screen. The middle dot between them is an ambient light sensor, not a camera. On the back of the Home Hub you'll find a switch that mutes the microphone and buttons for controlling the volume, and that's it. If you want to do anything else with the Home Hub, you'll need to use its touchscreen or give it a voice command. You can pick from 4 possible colors for the fabric: chalk, charcoal, aqua and sand. We tested the chalk model, but all 4 colors are otherwise the same and all cost $149. You can buy the Google Home Hub starting Monday at Best Buy, Walmart, Target and other electronics retailers as well as online via the Google Store. See here for the UK and Australia. Google bundles a 6-month trial of YouTube Premium with the purchase of a Home Hub. The service costs £12, 15 Australian dollars, a month after the trial ends and allows you to listen to YouTube's music library without ads. You don't need a subscription to watch ordinary YouTube videos on the Home Hub. You can search for them by voice and scroll through the options with your voice or with touch. YouTube gives the Google Home Hub an advantage over the Amazon Echo Show. Google pulled the rights to the streaming site from Amazon's competing smart display over a dispute last year. You can watch YouTube on the Echo Show, but only via a browser, which doesn't respond to voice commands. The videos also look surprisingly crisp on the petite 7-inch screen. If you have a subscription to YouTube's live TV service YouTube TV, you can watch live TV on the Hub as well. It certainly won't replace your main TV, but again, the picture looks good, so this feature could come in handy if you want to watch the news in the morning while you make breakfast. Otherwise, you can watch streaming videos through services such as HBO Now and Connect's sister site CBS All Access on the Hub itself. You can't watch Netflix on the Hub yet. But as with any of Google's smart speakers, you can issue a voice command to the hub to start streaming Netflix on any of your TVs with a Chromecast streamer or Chromecast built-in. You have plenty of options for listening to music on the hub as well. Other than YouTube Music, you can sync your account for Google Play Music, Pandora, and Spotify. You can also set any of those services as your default, so Google Assistant will search there first when you ask it to play a song. Once you start playing music, you can use the Google Home app to customize the speaker equalizer settings if you want a little more bass or treble. You can also add the Home Hub to speaker groups with other Google Assistant smart speakers or speakers connected to a Chromecast audio streamer. If you don't like the sound quality of the Home Hub, you can also set another speaker as your default and it will automatically start playing music on the device instead of through its own speakers.